You ever seen a grown man punch a woman in uniform, thinking she was just another nobody? Only to find out she was his boss. Yeah, that happened. It was a slow, bitter night at the Hollow Creek police station, where Officer Brett Lawson was holding down the front desk with more attitude than professionalism. White guy, mid-30s, heavy build, temper that burned hotter than the coffee he barely touched. The kind of cop that thought his badge gave him the right to spit on the very people he was sworn to protect. That night, a tired-looking black woman walked in, loose hoodie, jeans, worn-out sneakers. Looked like she'd had a long day. She said her name was Denise Carter, claimed her car had just been vandalized outside her apartment complex, spray paint, windshield shattered, whole 9 yards. Calm voice, polite, just wanted to file a report. But Brett, he barely let her speak. "You people," he muttered, loud enough for the walls to hear. Always whining, always playing victim. And just like that, he got up from behind the counter, walked over, and before anyone could blink, he swung. Fist landed hard on her shoulder, sent her stumbling back like a rag doll. She winced, clutched her arm, whispered, "I'm sorry," and walked out. Eyes low, barely holding herself together. Now, if that's where the story ended, it'd be just another case of power gone unchecked. But Denise Carter wasn't just another citizen. Her real name, Commander Ayanna Brooks, newly appointed Chief of Police, the highest-ranking officer in all of Hollow Creek. And that casual look, that was a disguise, an undercover assessment of her own department. Only one man knew, Deputy Chief Rico Morales, her long, trusted right hand, and she got it all on tape. Turns out, tucked inside her jacket was a micro-recorder, FBI grade, voice-activated. Crystal clear, every insult, every slur, every sound of Officer Lawson's fist hitting her shoulder, all of it, immortalized. 15 minutes later, the parking lot lit up like a Christmas tree. Black SUVs, emergency lights. Out stepped Rico, flanked by a half-dozen high-ranking officials. Brett was still laughing on the phone, bragging about putting some mouthy lady in her place, when Rico walked in. "Everyone to the briefing room, now," he said. Then she walked in. No hoodie, no jeans, full dress uniform, polished badge glinting under the fluorescence. Her posture, rigid. Her stare, sharp enough to cut glass. Brett looked up and his soul damn near left his body. She walked up slow, steady eyes locked. "Officer Lawson, we met earlier, didn't we?" Silence. She nodded to Rico. The TV screen lit up. And there it was, the footage. His voice, his punch, his downfall. Caught from every angle. Brett turned pale, knees buckled. He dropped literally onto the marble floor, sobbing like a child, begging for mercy. Said he had a wife, a kid, bills. Well, Ayanna didn't blink. "When you hit that woman," she said, "did you think about your kid when you spat hate? Did you remember your oath?" She fired him on the spot, ordered an internal investigation, had the DA open a criminal case, and then, just when you thought she was done, she announced she'd be using the settlement money from the lawsuit, $55,000 straight from Brett's bank account, to start a legal defense fund for victims of police abuse. That wasn't just leadership. That was a reckoning, of course. Not everyone liked her methods. Some folks whispered she was too dramatic, trying to make headlines. But Ayanna, she knew better. She knew that real change, the kind that shakes the bones of broken systems, sometimes starts with a punch and ends with justice. So, here's the question for you. Was she too harsh, or not harsh enough? What would you have done if you were her? Drop your thoughts below. Because justice, Like truth, it's never quiet.